Hedgehog's Dilemma presents 5 ways to overcome shyness in the workplace. Hey folks, welcome back to the Hedgehog's Dilemma. This is the channel dedicated to helping you unravel life's most complicated problem, how to deal with other people. In today's work environment, there's more competition for time and attention than ever before. In order to stand out, you have to compete with coworkers not just in your office, if you still regularly work in person, but around the world in many jobs. It's harder to get face time with your managers and bosses. This makes it harder to stand out and be seen as a unique individual. It also makes it harder to make your contributions more visible. Unless that is, you know how to assert yourself. You have to speak up and make space for your voice, sometimes literally. For many people, that's not a huge deal. But for a quiet or shy individual, this can be like asking them to run for president. Listen, introversion or shyness is not a flaw or a weakness. Quiet people can be quite powerful. Bill Gates and Warren Buffett might be the smartest guys in the room, but they're definitely not the loudest. But introversion and shyness can hinder your ability to stand out and contribute effectively in the workplace. Fortunately, there's strategies that introverted or shy individuals can utilize to overcome their timidity and ensure their presence and contributions are recognized. In this video, we'll take a look at 5 effective strategies you can use to make your presence felt at work. But before we get down to it, it's important to differentiate between introversion and shyness. Introversion is a personality trait characterized by a preference for solitude and quiet environments, while shyness is a feeling of apprehension or awkwardness in social situations, often leading to avoidance. While introversion and shyness can coexist, they're not synonymous. Understanding the distinction is crucial as the strategies may vary based on whether an individual is introverted, shy, or both. Strategy 1. Preparation and rehearsal. One of the most effective strategies for the terminally shy to make themselves visible in the workplace is thorough preparation and rehearsal. Before meetings, presentations, or any situation where you need to speak up, you could benefit greatly from preparing your points, arguments, and contributions in advance. This preparation helps a lot. It builds confidence and ensures clarity in communication. You won't be stumbling over words as you wait for your thoughts to catch up. Additionally, rehearsing what you want to say either alone or with a trusted colleague can help you overcome nerves and get rid of the jitters or stage fright. One tip here is to record your presentation and listen to any areas where you seem unsure or hesitant. Then, when the real presentation happens, you'll have already taken a warm-up lap on the course, so to speak. Strategy 2. Active listening and thoughtful contribution. You ever sat in a meeting and stayed completely silent because you felt intimidated by the more vocal colleagues among you? It's okay. It happens to a lot of people. In fact, that brings us to our second strategy, active listening. Active listening means just that. You listen quietly and you sit there engaged. Then after everyone has discussed the issue, you offer your own contributions. Instead of focusing on speaking as much as possible or first, you should focus on listening attentively to what others are saying. This not only demonstrates respect for your colleagues, but also lets you gather important information and details and incorporate them into your own answers. For example, you're going into a big meeting with the boss or your manager, and let's say another coworker who you know to be pretty outspoken. You're dreading it because this person always seems to have the answers at their fingertips. Here's what you do. Listen and take notes. Try to jot down 2 or 3 points that expand on what your coworker or manager discussed or that reflect your own ideas. You only need to put forth one thing to start. Build on that. And it doesn't have to necessarily be in that meeting. You can organize your thoughts in an email afterwards if that helps. When you do speak up, your responses should be concise, relevant, and well thought out. Again, you can follow up with your colleague or boss after the meeting if that makes you feel more comfortable. As you build confidence in your responses, you'll be able to more interject them during the meeting. Strategy 3. Building relationships and finding allies. Forming relationships and allies in the workplace can be instrumental for introverts or shy individuals in making themselves seen and heard. When you form connections with colleagues, supervisors, or mentors, you can create a support network that will amplify your voice and advocate for your ideas. You can start by engaging in a small task with casual conversations with your colleagues. That'll help establish rapport. Over time, this will nurture relationships and colleagues will actively seek opportunities to work with you and to support you. If you're terrible at small talk, try looking for clues as to what your coworker is into. Do they have an alma mater or pro team merchandise around their desk area? Do they talk about going to the movies or listening to particular music artists? It doesn't have to be anything deep, just something you could chat about for a little while. Remember, it's not an interrogation, just a little conversation to get to know someone. Having allies in the workplace who recognize their strengths and value their contributions can provide you with confidence and support that you need to assert yourself and make your voice heard. Strategy 4, volunteering for projects or initiatives. Another effective strategy for shy individuals or the introverted is to volunteer for projects or initiatives that align with your interests and strengths. While this may initially seem daunting, stepping outside of your comfort zone and taking on new challenges can help showcase your skills and abilities to your colleagues and managers. This will help you gain visibility and recognition within the organization, despite your reserved demeanor. Additionally, successfully completing projects or initiatives can boost your confidence and encourage you to take on more leadership roles in the future, further enhancing your visibility in the workplace. Let me add here that it doesn't just have to be on work projects. Does your job do charity work? If there is a chance to volunteer at a soup kitchen with other team members or enter a charity race for a worthy cause, you should give it a shot. These environments tend to be more relaxed and less pressurized than actual work projects. Strategy 5, seeking feedback and professional development. Finally, you can make yourself seen and heard in the workplace by actively seeking feedback and investing in professional development. Constructive feedback from colleagues or supervisors can provide valuable insights into areas for improvement and help you refine your communication and interpersonal skills. Actively seeking feedback demonstrates a willingness to learn and grow, and that'll be viewed positively by your colleagues and managers. Moreover, investing in professional development opportunities such as workshops, seminars, or courses can help you build confidence, develop new skills, and expand your professional network. I know that sounds daunting. I mean, it's a lot. Nobody wants to walk up to their boss or coworker and ask, "Well, how did I do?" So start small. Perhaps there's an assignment you've completed and you might ask them to review and offer any suggestions for improvement. You'll usually get some encouraging feedback along with any constructive comments. So just to reiterate, while being an introvert or shy person in the workplace presents its challenges, it's important to recognize these traits don't have to be limitations. By employing strategies such as the preparation and rehearsal, or active listening and thoughtful contribution, building relationships and allies, or volunteering for projects and initiatives, you can raise your visibility in the workplace pretty easily. Your value and contributions don't have to go overlooked. Remember, you're hiding right there in plain sight. You just gotta let people notice you. Well, that's all for now, and as always, take care of yourself and each other. If you've tried any of these strategies or have any of your own you'd like to suggest, let us know below in the comments. More later.